Yo, what's up everybody? How is it going? Today we're playing Lycan. We're going into the mid lane. Honestly, I was hoping to play some Podge here, but hey, they picked them. I just picked them before me, right? They like first picked Podge and I'm like, what? Alright, that's kind of rude. We're going up against Storm Spirit in the mid lane. Now let me go and explain a Lycan pick really quick. They have a lot of disable. Right, and they have Doom as well, and they just gotta have like a lot of shit that just like shuts things down. And I wanted a hero that works well even if he's disabled, right? Like a hero that actually does things and will be fine even if they lock him down. And I think Lycan fits that description pretty damn well, because even if you lock a Lycan down, you know, you still got a summons going on that will do damage. And it's really difficult to lock him down because it's like fast and tanky, right? And BKB is a good item to buy on a hero anyway. And yeah, now we are going into the mid, which is gonna be a little bit tricky and is a little bit not necessarily like the most standard thing, but oh nice, first blood on, or second blood on Storm, I guess. That's really nice. Now that helps a lot. But Lycan does have a few things going for him. First of all, he does a ton of damage, which makes it so you can actually, you know, farm really well in the mid lane. And secondly, Lycan has that Feral Impulse regeneration. At level 1, not that significant. It does become pretty strong at level 2, level 3 though, right? And that really helps. This is not necessarily a good idea, because, you know, they have backup. But hey, we got some damage in. Right, but like, once you get a few levels into that, you actually end up regenerating just a ton of HP. Which ends up being really, really nice. And as you can see, like, on enemy creeps, I hit with, like, 100. Alright, and that's actually just a lot. That's just really nice. So, yeah, you know, that's kind of the plan for today. We'll see how that goes down, and we'll see what we can do here. Anyway, in terms of items, of course, we're gonna get boots right away. No bottle. No, you don't want bottle for this. In this kind of situation, you just get yourself some boots. Right, like you gotta get those boots going as early as possible because they're just so helpful. Right, incredibly good. And yeah. Anyhow, why is my Lycan bald? My Lycan isn't bald. He's got nice hair. How dare you call him bald? He takes care of himself. That's what my Lycan does. It's not like all of these savages. You know? We get out of bed and we get out of comb. Not like these nerds who get out of bed and they don't even, like, bother. No. You know? This is something that we value. Hygiene. Right? We want people around us to be hygienic. And as such, we are going to be leading with a good example. Thank you. Just because I'm a wolf doesn't mean I'm a savage. Rude. Rude. I am devastated by these accusations. Absolutely. Thank you. Please don't say that again. Anyway. It's actually kind of annoying. I can't really get near that creep. Rude. Okay. I'm gonna deny this one at least. Let me eat another tree. And hey, what's up, man? Hit him once more. Nice. Yeah, he didn't really need me for that one. I don't really have a lot I can do anyway. Right, I have Howl, which contributes a little bit, but yeah. Anyway. We're just chilling here though. Right, and this is gonna be our early game, and honestly, it's fine. Right, like, that's the thing. Like, are we doing great? Nah. Are we doing fine? Yeah. Alright, like, we are getting our farm, we got a kill even. Alright, not so much us as the Earth Spirit, but we're not complaining about that now, are we? Hey. And, let me go ahead and get some more regen. Oh, nope, that's not what I had in mind. Where are my tangos? There they are. We'll get some more regeneration, you know. And, some magic protection, just in case. And yeah. That's the plan. Anyway. So, I actually got something I think is kind of an interesting... I've got kind of two things I want to discuss that aren't really too Dota related. The first one is I'm currently looking into day trading. Now, let me go ahead and just be, like, straightforward with this from the very beginning. I don't plan on actually doing any. Right, I'm just researching it for game design purposes. But if any of you have like good resources for learning about it, that would be really cool. Like, again, I have no actual plans on doing it. Because it's just something I feel like is too risky for the point in life where I am at. I just don't want to take that kind of risk right now. Maybe in the future. But, yeah. But if any of you have like, you know, hey, here are some cool resources, some good resources, that kind of stuff, that would be nice. Just to learn about it. That's really all I want to do. I just want to learn about it. Anyway. Hey, Storm. Yeah, we're gonna just fight this. The thing is, like, while we lose that roll, and we would lose if it came down to, like, an actual fight for our life, what we do win is the regen fight. Like, the regen fight is not even close. I mean, like, seriously, I've got so much fucking regeneration. So, long term, we win that. Alright. Day trading with stocks or what? Yeah. Stock market, that kind of thing. Again, I'm just looking into it for the purposes of game design. I want to learn about it. I want to be able to have an informed opinion, is what I'm looking for. Now, of course, that got nothing to do with, like, any Dota mods. Don't worry about that. No. But, yeah. Let me go and get my shapeshift. I'm just gonna go for this one. Okay, cool! That was like 4 crits in a row, let's go! Definitely earned that one! Oh man! Oh, we super earned that one! Oh, that is funny, man. That is funny. I mean, there wasn't really any chance of me dying. You know, I'm really fast. I will be able to escape. Oh, hello. But still, I shouldn't have gotten that kill. I should not have gotten that kill. Okay. That is funny, though. Yeah, with that luck spree, I would start missing uphill with melee, yeah. No, we gotta point out, Lycan has a 40% crit chance, so it is pretty likely to get a lot of crits. Right, that's a pretty high crit chance, but I still got lucky. Like, I undeniably 100% got lucky there. But I'm not complaining. Okay, we've got some slows. Can we get a right click? We got one. I'm gonna leave this up to the Earth Spirit. Earth Spirit is probably dead, but it's worth it. If I go in there, I'm also dead. And then it wouldn't be worth it, but as is, it's fine. Like, sacrifice the Earth Spirit for the Storm Spirit, that's Gucci. Absolutely fine. Hello, am I getting a cat? Oh, as always. And what is this Pudge doing? Other than giving us another easy kill. Alright, yes. Hello. Hello, you three. I'm kind of doing things. Is that okay? Ah, shit. That sucks that we lost the Earth Spirit like that. And Storm is level 6 now, so I can't mess with him anymore. Like, everything I've been doing up to this point just simply will not work anymore. Now he is much more powerful than me. Even though I am 2 levels ahead of him and I have significantly more farm and I actually almost got my Necrobook done. Run. No, that's still enough. Damn it! Yeah, I shouldn't have stuck around that long. Oh well. But yeah. Day trading is hard and time consuming, maybe better with long-term investments. Okay, let me go and make this clear again. I do not actually want to do it. I just want to learn about it. Right? I am learning about it because of the context of game design. I have no desire to actually do it. Right? Like, I don't actually want to be a day trader. I just want to know how it's done. Alright? Anyway. So, yeah. I had a second thing. Oh, yeah! Elections. It's probably got... Hello, okay. Yeah, so I am getting a cat after all. Hello, Noah. Elections, yeah. So I recently like talked about the elections in Germany, right, and how all of that went down, or well, not how it went down. I think I did talk about that too, but like just, you know, like giving you a little bit of information about that and all of that. Actually, an interesting development on that. There's a pretty decent likelihood that we're going to have re-elections. All right. Now this is not guaranteed by any means, but the state we're in right now is like the way the kind of like the political system in Germany usually works out is you have no party has like a straight up majority, so they form coalitions, and then based on those coalitions, a majority forms, and yeah, quick kill. There's not much he can do about that, frankly. Like, it's just really not fair. I mean, I've got Necrobook at minute 10, so. But based on those coalitions, usually, you know, there is a coalition that then gets more than 51% of the vote, and then that forms the government, right? So it's like multiple parties working together to form the government. And then there's usually a pretty significant opposition to that, which they do also have influence and all of that. 20 damage or 5 armor? I think I want to get the armor. Now, this is kind of the interesting situation this time around. Because the coalition we had the previous election cycle, which was CDU and SPD, is not gonna happen again because one of the parties, the SPD, is refusing. Right? They're just straight up saying we are not going to go into this coalition again. This was harmful to us. We're not going to do it. And actually, I understand. Like, I fully understand. How many parties are there in Germany? There are 5 significant parties and lots and lots and lots and lots of smaller ones. But yeah, there are 5 parties that are like big and matter. But yeah, now the 2 biggest ones are not going to go into another coalition, which meant that the party that ended up winning most of the votes with, like, I believe is it 29%, so not even all that much. They needed to form a coalition with 2 other parties to get above 50%, and as it turns out, those negotiations failed. And now we can have 2 possible scenarios. Actually, it's kind of like 3 possible scenarios. Actually, it's kind of 4. All right, let's go ahead and go through all 4 of them, right? Or is it 6 parties? 6 significant parties? No, it's 5 significant parties, right? Greens, FDP, CDU, SPD, and then AfD. Am I missing one? Oh, Die Linke. Yeah, it's 6 actually. 6. Sorry. Yes. Yes, it is 6 parties. My mistake. I forgot about the left. Anyway. So it's 6 significant parties. So the thing is that the only really coalition that made sense was CDU, FDP, and Greens, Die Grünen, right? And the thing is that that coalition didn't end up working out. So now we have 4 possible scenarios. Either the first scenario is the SPD decides to make a coalition with the CDU, but that's very unlikely to happen because, again, that is the party that was part of the government before this new election cycle and now does not want to be part of this anymore because they believe it was harmful to them as a party. And they're not wrong. Again, they are not wrong. I think that it's a fairly objective thing to say that they are not wrong about that. The second is that the FDP, which is the party that now quit the negotiations, says, no, actually, you know what, we're coming back and we're gonna actually go through with this. Which seems unlikely, right? It could happen, but it is unlikely. But it could happen, right? Like, it's one of those scenarios where it's just like, is it possible? Yes. It seems unlikely because, like, if they were gonna do that, why even quit the negotiations in the first place, right? And just keep going. You're not gonna, like, I don't think they made any friends by saying they're gonna quit. And they're not gonna have an easier time negotiating if they come back. In fact, it's probably going to be more difficult than before. So I just don't think they're going to do that. So the 2 other possibilities that I think are much more likely are that we have a minority government or we have re-elections. Now, the thing about a minority government is it is strictly speaking legal and it is strictly speaking possible, right? It is something that is by all accounts of the law a possibility. But it is also something that has never ever happened, right? Ever since Germany was founded, with the like new constitution and all of that after World War II, there has never been a minority government. Actually, I believe ever since Germany was founded, there has never been a minority government. This has just not been a thing ever. So while it is possible, it seems unlikely based on that. So actually, the most likely scenario is that we just have re-elections and then hope that that outcome makes it so that there is actually a party that comes out of it in a position where they can make a coalition they want to and then actually join, lead the government. How likely is that? I personally think it's actually pretty likely, because I think the SPD made a lot of friends with their stance post-election, which was the whole, oh, we are not actually going to go into a coalition with anybody, we're gonna go through with our shit, and we're gonna do our shit and nobody else's shit. I think that was something where a lot of people were pretty happy with them, right? A lot of people that were unhappy with the SPD pre-election were unhappy with them because they didn't ever manage to get to do anything in government. But now post-election, with them having such a firm stance of saying we are not going to work with the CDU like we did before, we're going to do our own thing. I feel like a lot of people are going to say, you know what? Actually, that is a pretty that is actually a pretty good point. Right, like that is actually something that I can get behind. And this is just my personal opinion now, right? Like, this is just what I think is likely to happen. And if we had re-elections, I think the SPD would do much better. And then the SPD would likely go into government and make a coalition and lead the government with another party. Either the left or I can maybe see the Greens. I don't know. I feel like... Yeah, actually, no, I can kind of see the Greens. The Greens are pretty neutral. They're, like, pretty right in the middle. So, yeah. So, that's kind of the situation, right? Well, this shit is still going on, man. That's crazy. Alright, by the way, in the last fight, you saw why I got Lycan. Alright, like, I think you could totally tell that I died, and then I was doing fine. But, yeah. So that is kind of the situation. I find it very interesting. We'll see how it plays out, right? Now, this is the big thing, though. Currently, with the current election numbers, we would have Merkel still as our chancellor, right? Like, Merkel would stay chancellor for another 4 years. With a re-election, and again, I think it is very likely that the SPD actually ends up getting a lot more votes than they did like with the first election, we would probably get a new chancellor. Yeah, Martin Schulz would be the new chancellor of Germany. If things play out as I described them, which again, I'm not, like, I'm not saying it will, I'm just saying it could, right? Anyway. So, yeah. So, that is that. I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. So, anyway, what are we doing here? Well, we're playing Lycan. I don't really want to go for that guy. I just don't really believe. I don't know what to go for. I think we'll just get some casual threats, though. Yeah, in that last fight, we did get fucked up pretty bad. Did we just get BKB? Did we get BKB? Did we get Vlads? I feel like Vlads is generally a good idea. Like, what am I buying here? AEON disc. Ha! Huh. You know what? That actually makes quite a bit of sense. Electing chancellor is separate. Oh, the parties choose the chancellor. Alright, that's how it works. You vote for the parties, and then the parties, they have their candidate for chancellor. So, yeah. Although currently we really only have 2 candidates for chancellor, which are Martin Schulz and Merkel. None of the other parties really even bothered, because they know they're not gonna get it. Because it's just too competitive of a field, it's just too harsh. Anyway, yeah. Sadly, a little bit off with that blink. I think we're gonna do Roshan really quick. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, what's up? Okay, we gotta make sure this guy doesn't die, because he does actually provide a lot of additional DPS here. Okay, no. Okay. I'm actually just gonna transform. Oh, damn it. So I should have transformed earlier. You know, get those crits going on, but that's okay. We're still gonna be able to do this. Alright. It's kind of nice, I guess. It's not really like game winning or anything, but it's just like a little bit of an additional advantage. Also, my team is actually doing pretty well down there, so that helps. Yeah, I should have transformed earlier. Would have taken less damage, but oh well. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, we're Gucci. Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. AEON disc is awful. I'm not sure I agree. Like, I feel like AEON disc might actually be fine here, because like, really, I'm only worried about the initial burst, right? I'm really only worried about them like jumping me and fucking me up immediately. Like, in any sort of long-term fight, I win because, or like we win, I feel, because they have so much burst and so much like instant stun nuking potential, and hardly any sustained team fight, right? Like, in a long fight, we win every time. They just can't keep up. They have no real right click other than Chaos Knight, but Chaos Knight is an incredibly bursty carry, and yeah, like I actually kind of like the idea of going for the AEON disc. Not necessarily because I think it's the best choice, but because I think it's an interesting choice. Now, I want to try it. I haven't really been buying AEON disc, like at all. So, you know, not sure if it's like great or anything, but thought it might be worth the try. No, why not? Sometimes like you just gotta try builds to see if they're good or bad. And if they're bad, you just don't build them anymore. And if they're good, well, cool, you found a new good build. Good news, guys. So you know. Alright. Anyway, by the way, we're like 20 minutes into the video. If you enjoyed it so far, please don't forget to leave a rating on the video. We'll definitely appreciate that. Alright, please forgive me for any errors I made in my politics talk. I probably made some, but oh hey. Oh, yeah, you just like ran into that. Alright, sure, whatever. Like that was the freest duel victory I've ever seen. Like the Legion Commander didn't even mean to duel the Storm Spirit. He just like blinked right on top of a mouse button. That's funny. That is funny. Alright. I think it's time to change my stream title again. It was still Grand Fan Club. To everybody that didn't know that, that didn't know on YouTube, yeah, for the past while, my stream title has been Grand Fan Club. I find that very amusing. Okay, this was a really bad idea. I didn't know there were this many people coming. I mean, I'm not gonna make it, right? Yeah, there is no way. Oh, shit. No. Alright, no. I stuck around too long. I thought it was gonna be like 1 or 2 heroes. I didn't expect it to be just like 4 or 5. You know. So just a little bit too much. Just a little bit too much. Anyway. Feels bad, man. Push F to pay respects. I've got my wolf, though. Farming wolf. Let's go. Wish I had 2 of them. It's easier to farm with 2 of them. Ah, this guy's got Desolate. Does so much more damage than my shitty wolf. That's not even fair, man. Isn't that right, Coco? Yeah. Oh, there we go. Go fuck him up, wolf! I like to believe that my damage helped. Look, that guy was on really low HP. That was really close. Chat, push 1 if you are convinced, 100% absolutely certain that we saved the Legion Commander with our shitty wolf extra damage. And without us, she would now be dead in the dirt. Because I am convinced. I believe, man. I believe. Without us, the Legion Commander would be nothing. Nothing, I say. Alright. You know, I still would like to do casting one day. Right? I don't actually believe it will ever happen. But if it will, I just realized that the best and funniest casting duo of all time would be me and Grand. Alright, like chat push one. That would be so funny. I would be so up for that. Like, he can talk shit all day and I'll just make fun of him the entire time. Oh, man. If that isn't quality entertainment, then I don't know what is. Alright, we got an AEON disc. Do we like push? I mean, I've got my AEON disc, so it's like all under control. Let's go. Alright, I've got the most important item here. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, well, Chaos Knight ultimate is down. I think we push, right? Everybody commit. No, this is totally the time to go. It's like super time to go. Alright. Get also those necros going on. Howl it up. Dead tower. I mean, we've got Desolator. We've got, like, Jakiro fire and shit. Good invisibility, my man. Hey, how does it feel? Oh, man. Look at that. Look at how little damage I took. Man, fucking AEON disc for days. Best item. Dude, if the AEON disc wasn't MVP right there, then I don't know what was. Easy barracks. Easy life. Dude, I love Lycan. You know, I don't usually play, like, micromanagement heroes. But I love Lycan. Might have something to do with the fact that he doesn't really require a lot of micromanagement. Usually you just box your shit and then run it in. But dude, that AEON disc was actually pretty sick. That was actually pretty nice. Because like it just prevented that entire echo slam. I was just fine. I was just fine. Alright. Got ourselves a casual Vladimirs. I know it's kind of late, but it's still a good item, you know. There's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, I feel really good about that AEON disc, man. Yeah. I actually do feel really good about that. What's my status resistance right now? 17%. And there's another 25 here, so... I guess I have 42% status resistance right now. That's quite a bit. 42% is a lot, right? Like, that sounds like a lot. Does that sound like a lot to anybody else? It sounds like a lot. Huh. Explain to me the function of AEON disc. Okay, this is how AEON disc works, right? If you're where to take damage that drops you below 80% of your life. Let's say you have 100 life when you have 81, like 100 life is your maximum and you have 81 HP right now. If I then Laguna Blade you for 1000, you take a single point of damage, right? Because all damage of that instance is reduced to only that 80%. And then you purge yourself out of all disables. It's a hard disable. You just purge yourself out of everything. And then for the next 2 seconds, you don't deal any damage anymore and you become immune to damage. And it also gives you some stats and some status resistance. And that's AEON disc. So it's a very defensive item. Fun side note, originally this item was called Combo Breaker. Now the effect is called Combo Breaker. But originally this item was called Combo Breaker. Why do I know this? Look at that! Look at how sick that is! That was actually like super sick. That is actually, wow. Wow. I'm actually, like, really impressed. I am actually, like, really impressed right now. That's good shit. Huh. I haven't bought this item before, really. But wow, that was sick. That was a good choice. Alright. Ba-ba-ba. So yeah, like, this is an important thing about AEON Disc. They recently changed that. Where previously, when you took damage with AEON Disc, you know, like, you could drop below 80%. Now it stops you at 80%. You cannot get below 80% when you have an AEON Disc and it triggers. Which is really nice, actually. Anyway. Wow, that was really sick, actually. That was really nice. Yeah, it was pretty stompy, but... I mean, that was an interesting game. Like, I thought it was kind of cool to see how the AEON Disc did. Did really well. Anyhow. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a rating on the video. We'll definitely appreciate that. Alright, and hope to see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.